This is a serious book review about Cloud Atlas, the movie and book, but I don't know if anyone's actually going to take it seriously because I'm wearing my Halloween costume. Happy Halloween! That's right, I am Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. Could you not tell? No one else could tell. Anyway, I'm really excited to talk to you about this book and this movie. Cloud Atlas has been buzzing around the internet lately, so I'm sure you've at least heard of it. This novel, for those who don't know, is extremely difficult to read. It has the most complex and interesting plotline and original that I've seen in a very long time, but the narratives are so hard. It took me like a month to read this book, which is a very long time for me. There are, I think, 6 storylines, and they do all 6 in a row, and then they go backwards and do them again. Each chapter has a different narrator from a different time period. The first guy, Adam Ewing, is like an 1800s British dude who's like super racist, and it's like so hard. He uses words that I've never even heard of. I read the entire first chapter with a dictionary in my hand. I was like, I don't know this word. What is he talking about? And thank God I saw just a little bit of the teaser trailer for the little small for Cloud Atlas, because I had like some idea of kind of what would happen, but I was still like, I don't understand how this has anything to do with what I saw on the movie screen. Next narrative is the hardest one to read. It's all in this strange language. It's like English, but it's very broken English. So the first and the 6th chapter are the hardest, which is interesting because it's, you know, the beginning of the book, old times, like 200 years ago up to about 600 years in the future, probably. So it's interesting to see how language would change from there. It was a great book to read. It's all about people and compassion and how our actions affect others throughout time and history, and how they even can reflect in the past, and it was just a fascinating read. The movie kind of took a different path. It was more about, it focused on not just people connecting, but people who are in love connecting throughout time. I liked it though in the movie. I thought it was interesting, but I think it took away from a really great picture that the book was trying to create. It's a complicated movie to watch. It got like a 60 on Rotten Tomatoes or something, so it's still fresh, but I can see why a lot of people didn't understand it really. I think it would be really hard. But it was good, and I liked it, and I was very excited to watch the movie, and I was excited once I finished the book. So I recommend it for those that have a lot of patience, because it takes a lot to get used to. You really finally start to get into a storyline and understand what they're saying, and then they switch right over to a different one. A lot of you have been asking me if I'm ever going to review The Crimson Crown by Cinda Williams-Chima. I usually get advanced readers copies from her, and this year was no exception. I asked her for one, but she said that the publishers were really strict this year on who they were handing them out to, so she only had a limited number of people, and she picked, like, you know, people who would review it in the New York Times and stuff to give it to, obviously. I am a lowly YouTube reviewer. So I will review this. I'm going to read it and review it. It's going to take a while. I take it out of the sleeve because I get scared that it's going to get ruined. So thank you, Cinda Williams-Chima. That was very sweet of you to send it to me. I'm very excited to read and review it. This one I'll be reviewing soon, and same with The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling once I finish it. It is different, very different. Okay, that's all. It was nice seeing you guys again, and I'll make more videos soon. Bye!